Shalom Yasharala. My name is Yabba Tazah. I'm over here in San Angelo, Texas. There's another brother named Yakawa. Uh, I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go over some scriptures about Esau's kingdom, his rulership, and about it being overthrown and thrown down by the Most High, and use scriptures to back that up. But all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, and double honors to the elders all the way up to Elder Tahar, Elder Ramlad, Elder Gabar, all the way down to all the brothers that are around the whole globe that are putting out this word in truth and sincerity. Uh, but yeah, all you brothers that been in this, y'all, we all know that uh, Esau's kingdom is about to be overthrown, and we're getting closer to that time. And the Most High, or His Son Yahweh Shai, gave us signs according to the scriptures to discern that. Okay, but I'm gonna just jump into it. This is Mark chapter 13, verse 1. And as he went out of the temple, one of his disciples saith unto him, Master, see what manner of stones and what buildings are here. See, like Esau's kingdom, he thinks he got it set up to where, you know, it's what he wants. And there's just a few more things that he needs to accomplish, such as the RFID chip, uh, depopulizing the people to, I believe it's under 500 million, according to the Georgia Guidestones. But the disciples asking Yahweh Shai, you see the manner of the buildings of all these? And Yahweh Shai answering said unto him, see thou these great buildings? There shall not be left one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down. Right? So Yahweh Shai was telling the brother that, you know, all this stuff, all these buildings and this kingdom is going to be overthrown. Right? And it's not going to be by man either. Just like he had, you know, several like the Black Panthers. They tried to overthrow the government, but they came to naught. They didn't succeed because it wasn't according to the Most High and the Son Yahweh Shai. But it's the Most High is the one that's going to accomplish all this. Let's get the book Obadiah. This is Obadiah. This is Obadiah chapter 1 verse 1. The vision of Obadiah, thus saith the Lord power concerning Edom, right? We all know that the so-called white man, his biblical name is Edom, Esau. His father, his forefather is Esau, which Esau's name was changed to Edom. We have heard a rumor from the Lord, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen, thou art greatly despised. The pride of thine heart had deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the cliffs of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? And that's Esau. You know, he's chilling in his mansions, his expensive houses up high in the mountains, in the hills, his skyscrapers. He's chilling way up in there, right? He's chilling in the sky, whether it be through airplanes or he's outside of the Earth's atmosphere up in space, you know. And he has an attitude, who shall bring me down? He's proud. Okay? And it says, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord. So that's the Lord telling us that he's going to be the one to bring down this kingdom. And all these stones that are one stone upon another, they're going to be thrown down. Okay? Spiritually and physically. Alright. Let's get the book. Malachi. Malachi chapter 1 verse 1. the burden of the word of the Lord to Israel by Malachi. I have loved you, saith the Lord, yet ye say, let's see, Malachi. I'm going to start at Malachi chapter 1, verse 4. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord hath indignation forever. So there you go again. The Lord said that Esau, the so-called white man, is going to have this attitude that he's going to build up his kingdom, right? Because we know that Esau was given the blessing, the fatness of the earth, and he was going to live by the sword. Okay, and but the Lord said in response to him that he shall build, right? But the Most High is going to throw down. He's going to throw all this down. Verse 5, and your eyes shall see, and you shall say, the Lord will be magnified from the border of Israel, right? And those that endure to the end, they're going to see that be accomplished. Okay. Now let's get the book of Nahum, chapter 1, start at verse 1. Or Nahum 1 and 2. It says, God is jealous and the Lord revengeth. See, the Lord is going to do this. It's not according to man. That's why the scriptures say, here is the patience and the faith of the saints. We got to wait for it. The Lord revengeth and is furious. The Lord will take vengeance on his adversaries, and he reserveth wrath for his enemies. The Lord is slow to anger and great in power, and will not at all acquit the wicked. So all you so-called Christians that are out here today that think that, the so-called white man's going to make it in, he's not going to make it in. The Lord doesn't acquit the wicked. The scriptures say, be not deceived. The Most High, well, let me get it. Galatians chapter 6, verse 7. Be not deceived, God is not mocked, for whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he reap. So all you so-called Christians out here that have a problem with us condemning Esau, the so-called white man, the Lord is not mocked. You can't, whatever a man soweth, that shall he reap. And whatever, that's in other words, it's called karma. 360, what goes around comes around. So get back to Nahum 1 and 3. The Lord is slow to anger and great in power, and will not at all acquit the wicked. And like I read prior in Malachi, it said that we shall call him the border of wickedness, Esau. And I will not at all acquit the wicked. The Lord hath his way in the whirlwind, and in the storm, and the clouds are the dust of his feet. He rebuketh the sea and maketh it dry, and drieth up all the rivers. And that's what's going on right now. As far as here in Texas where we live, it's like in my city, in San Angelo, there's a lot of our lakes are dried up. Well, the main one is O.C. Fisher. It's dried up. Now Lake Nasworthy, it's it's subsiding. It's the waters are drying up. But that's happening all over the country too. He rebuketh the sea and maketh it dry, and drieth up all the rivers. Bashan languisheth, and Carmel and the flower of Lebanon languisheth. The mountains quake at him, and the hills melt, and the earth is burned at his presence, yea, the world and all that dwell therein. Who can stand before his indignation? Who can abide in the fierceness of his anger? His fury is poured out like fire, and the rocks are thrown down by him. So there you go again. It can be physically and spiritually, whether it be a building or the mountains, cliffs. The Most High is going to throw down them rocks. Okay. Let's get. Got a few examples. Let's get Revelations. Revelations 18 and 21. And a mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone and cast it into the sea, saying, Thus with violence shall that great city Babylon be thrown down and be found no more at all. So there you go again. So Esau's kingdom, the so-called white man, you Edomites, you white people, there's a bad time that's coming to America. And not only America, but the whole globe is gonna feel the vengeance of the Most High. Okay, but America's gonna get it worse. The Edomites, the so-called white man's gonna get it worse. And the 2/3 you Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians that walk in the spirit of Esau. But there you go again. That great city Babylon, which we know that America is a daughter of Babylon. Okay, America is also known as Sodom and Egypt. It's spiritually known as Sodom and Egypt. Okay. Now let's get some examples. Second Peter's. Uh, a lot of you brothers may know this, but you know I'm just doing this for all the like the new ones that come in. You know, Second Peter's chapter 2, uh, verse 6. And turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemned them with an overthrow, making them an example unto those that after should live ungodly. So the Lord overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah and the surrounding cities that indulge themselves in wickedness. Jude 1 and 7. Even as Sodom and Gomorrah and the cities about them in like manner, giving themselves over to fornication and going after strange flesh, are set for an example, suffering the vengeance of eternal fire. And that's what's going to happen to America. America is going to be destroyed by thermonuclear destruction. And one other one. This is Isaiah 19, or Isaiah 13 and 19. And Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees, excellency, shall be as when God overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. Going back to Revelations 18 and 21. We know that this is Babylon. Okay. Getting one other one. This is the book of Haggai. Haggai chapter 2 verse 22 says, and I will overthrow the throne of kingdoms. Right? Esau is the superpower, and he's sitting up on the throne right now. Right? The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Right? So he's in rulership. I will overthrow the throne of kingdoms, and I will destroy the strength of the kingdoms of the heathen. Right? Esau, the so-called white man, is a heathen. He's a natural Gentile. Okay? And I will overthrow the chariots and those that ride in them, and the horses and their riders shall come down, every one by the sword of his brother. So, not only, not only physically as far as like buildings, but also in the spirit. You know, you're gonna be thrown down physically and spiritually, and the Lord is gonna do it. All right. Let's see. Uh, and just one thing too. During the time of Abraham in the book of Genesis, when Lot went into Sodom and Gomorrah, you know, Lot was the only one that was delivered with his two daughters, and his wife was turned into a pillar of salt when she looked back. But you know, that place was burned up. Okay. I guess I'm gonna get a Ecclesiasticus 36, verse 1.